Welcome. It is me, Alex. What's up? I'm here today to stream the beloved video game The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, you must be thinking, Alex, I know you stream this game all the time. You've been streaming it consistently for over 2 years now. And what I say to that is watch your mouth, be more respectful. Okay, let's start the game, shall we? It says I haven't played this game since December 19th, so it has been just a little under a month since I last booted this thing up. I don't think I'll be any sort of like rusty or anything, but I'm not going to be the greatest at it. But I think my plan today, if I'm remembering correctly from the last time I played, my plan is to maybe do a couple miscellaneous things, miscellaneous chores, and then hello, game please, load game. There he goes. And then do some side or main quests. We shall see. I'm hoping that regardless of what I end up doing, the most important thing is you have a good time watching. Now, what do you say we play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt once it loads in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's loaded. Let's be. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm talking like that. Or am I? Oh, right. I'm in the middle of a contract. Examine the cow carcasses and the workman's body. Okay. Oh, wrong button.
Hard on the nerves, eh? It's why you're so great.
I totally forgot that this is where I ended up last time. Ah. Hey, I'll say it at the beginning of all these streams until I'm done. Beautiful game. Poor little cows and human.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start?
Okay, just make sure my audio sounds good, and it does. Wounds on worker body. Let's try that out.
Crushed by
Precise.
something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body.
Okay.
Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though, so necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane.
I don't remember what the crane has to do with anything, if I'm being honest. But I'll find out. Mark my words.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Okay, let's go kill it.
Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
Barely perceptible. What are you talking about? Look at those big old splotches. You're lying, Geralt. You're lying to me and my audience. And that I cannot abide.
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
Where was I exactly? Okay. So, I kind of just ignored all those question marks, huh? Like I was sick of doing them in the last stream. Oh. I think I hear it.
Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked a local distillery. Bastard.
I fucking hate rot beans. They're the worst, most annoying enemy in this game. Hey, Alexander the Great. What up, Leo the Small? Just joking around. You're also great. How you doing? How's life treating you? Well, I hope. Please say well. Oh. Oh. What did I just pick up? This seems like it's gonna be good. It's not. Oh, it's not bad, but it ain't better than what I got. I'm huge, dude. I could squish you like a bug if I wanted. How dare you? I'm big and strong. Everything's fine. How about you? Everything is also fine with me. If you can fucking believe it. If I keep pressing the wrong button to jump.
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on.
You know, work's been normal.
Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to
I
fly.
just bought
in
a
a bad
nice
way,
little gift
barely
for
crawling.
myself. I completed the Dragon
Second
Ball
Draconid
manga
landed
collection.
here. A larger one.
I now have both
Waited for the
just
smaller
Dragon
one to
Ball
heal,
and
they flew
Z.
off together. Should be easy to
So
track.
that makes me happy. I got that in the
Smaller one was
mail
still
today.
bleeding, luckily.
Did you sort that payment out? Yes. So what happened was I had,
Flew off
and
together.
you, in fact,
Probably bound for their nest.
I think if you go back to a previous stream, I don't remember which one it was, but this must have been, I think, a stream from like June time,
Trail
July
ends
maybe.
here. Nest's
I
up
get a
there.
notification on my phone that I've been
Got the farm
paid,
on it.
and I got way more money than I should have. And this was a correction of that, which is fine. Like I said, it wasn't. I'm not gonna like starve to death or anything. It was just a little bit less money than I was expecting at the time, and like I said, not really a problem. But
So
it's a Slizzard. Well, I gotta take care of this lizard first.
Sun seems to be joining the fray.
I really gotta just kill this lizard real quick. Sorry, guys. Okay. Lizard down. I repeat, lizard down.
Right. High time I collected a trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest.
Anyway, what was I saying? Where was I? So I got a because it was a whole deal with like time off being miscalculated, and in the end, they rectified the issue in a way that I think is kind of fucked up because like I understand why they did it, and I don't fault them for it, but I kind of wish they warned me ahead of time, you know, instead of just dropping that on me. In fact, I kind of want to complain about it. If I'm being real, I might complain about that because it's kind of fucked up that they just sort of did it without any sort of warning at all. but in the end, I'll survive. Like I said, I purchased, actually last night, I went on a bit of a shopping spree, if y'all can believe it, and I bought a bunch of stuff. Like I said, the first thing that came was today, which was the end, or not the end, it was the Dragon Ball Z manga box set. You know, and I'm sort of a clever guy. That's normally like I don't actually even know what it normally is. It's like a shit ton of money. Well, I was just fucking surfing on you right there. That's normally a lot of money, but I waited because on Amazon, manga is for some reason, not that I'm complaining, but for some reason manga is heavily discounted on Amazon very frequently. And I'd seen the Dragon Ball manga box set, the Dragon Ball Z manga box set, be discounted at like 50% before. And so for the past few months, it had been discounted to like 30%, and I was like, I'll wait. And I'm glad I did because it dropped back down to 50%, and I snatched that shit right up. I fucking got the deal hound in me. But, yeah, so again, I'm not doing too bad if I could buy that kind of shit. You gotta trust me on this. Also, a nice little pleasant surprise. For the first time in like a year and a half, I got a Twitch payout. I got a $50 payout from Twitch yesterday. So, you know, again, everything is coming up Alex. Much chance is gonna be Alex malnourished with these tiny paychecks. Listen, I'm just gonna starve to death is all. I'm gonna buy manga, but I'm gonna starve to death, and that's a fair trade. Oh, that sucks. Makes sense, but sucks at the same time. Yeah, like I said, I wish they would have given me a heads up about it. That's really it. Oh, the hand that gives, the hand that receives. Ain't that the damn truth? Yeah, is that like legal? I don't know.
Well,
Probably
have you
not,
heard how that
honestly.
cow came to fly?
I'm being honest. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Like, if I pay you $1 million more now, I could just take it back a year from now, like you're my little piggy bank. I mean, probably not. I think because this was such a small amount, they probably don't think it matters that much. And like I said, it really doesn't. I'm not too upset about it. But yeah, I think it probably isn't fully legal for them to do that. You are probably right about that. But it was only like a couple $100, so again, not the end of the world. It was just like back in June or July when I had my friends come to visit, I put in a slate of time to take off from work on that garbage fucking new website that we have for timesheets. Just awful. The old system was so much better, so much easier. That's neither here nor there. On this new website, it's terrible. That's the main thing to know. And when I put in the time, I realized, oh, one of the days that I'm taking off is already a holiday. It's Juneteenth, which in the U.S. is a holiday that's I think usually in I think it's 19th of July. And this time around, it took place smack dab on a Wednesday, so in the middle of the week. And so I tried to renege at that day, and they were like, well, we have to do all this shit. And so I did it. I went through the song and dance, but like it didn't fully go through or something. And so even though I got my hours back, I didn't spend my vacation hours on that day. For some reason, a clerical error must have happened and pushed double the time through for the day that I took. When I say July, I meant June. I 100% meant June in my head. Because that's that's when I had the online gamers come to visit DC. They were in DC back in June, and we had a big old blast. But what was I saying? Yeah, so they counted, like, that day was counted twice, basically, so I got, like, a ton of overtime as well. And so I made a lot of money that time, which also, I will say, I don't think they took out, because I made, I think, like, time and a half, I'm pretty sure, because after a certain amount, you make time and a half. So I don't think they took that and a half away from me. I think they just took the normal amount of hours that I shouldn't have had, which, you know, hey, I still made some money in the end, and it is their fault, so, you know, a little bribe, I guess, from them. But yeah, I guess they must have, at the end of the year, they must have realized, like, I don't know how they found it, but they must have realized at the end of the year what happened, and then when I contacted HR, I was like, what's happening? I mean, for me, I was like, okay, I understand. And so there it is. And you're welcome. You're saying you're welcome for the Twitch paycheck, right? Well, again, thank you. That shit was.
Yeah,
It happens
get back to work.
extraordinarily
If it wasn't the
rarely,
plague of falling cows.
but when it does happen,
Did
it's always
I
a
not say
pleasant
so
surprise.
From the start, a weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young Slizzard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
When those things happen, it is just historical repayment. Exactly. Listen, Juneteenth was a day made
All
for
cleared
me,
up now, right?
so
No
I'm glad I
ghosts, no
got my
plague,
big
just the
paycheck
dragon,
on
but
that
it's gone
day.
too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work. Allow me to walk you away, Master.
You know what day was made for me? Freaking 4th of July. Can I get an amen? No, you foreigner.
But I
You
cannot
foreign
have them panic again.
motherfucker.
The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Hell yeah, another quest? I'll do it. I'll do it right now. No later. How about now? Whoa, 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 Geralt. You gotta calm down. That was scary. What's in here? Yo, I'll take those trousers.
So, Master, the
Have I
workers who
told
vanished,
here that an uncle of
how
mine
goes
gave my
the
grandma a freaking MAGA hat for Christmas? I think so. That sounds familiar. I think you might have mentioned that last stream, last week. Because that unless someone else told me that separately, that's insane. But still, that is insane. What an crazy fucking gift
They vanished.
for anybody.
What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Is it ironic? I'm going to say I doubt it. Brazilians loving right-wing guys? Come on, they voted for that other guy. I know he's gone now, but they voted for him once, so they all love him. I also posted on Leave This Word if you still go there, but yeah, well, stuff. I don't check it, like, religiously, because I'm a mod there, like you, I sort of, like, scan it every once in a while to make sure that there's no, like, piece of shit doing some piece of shit stuff, you know? But yeah, I rarely, like, scan through. Every once in a while, something will catch my eye that I'll check out. But yeah, mostly I don't really check it anymore. I mean, also, and I don't mean this as like a slight or anything, but Leo hasn't really been streaming he's been working hard on a video, so he hasn't posted in a while. So there isn't really much talk to look at, you know? That's unfortunate. But I know that he's working very hard on something currently. And I am personally super excited for it. So when that comes out, you all, I think, will really enjoy it. How do I word this? I wasn't a part of the video itself. I didn't help make the video, but I was a part of, like, the formulation of it. I guess is the best way to say it. And you'll see what I don't know if he's gonna talk about exactly what I mean, but I'll get more into it once it's out. But I'm really excited for the one that he's gonna do, because it was a lot of fun to like shoot the shit about it with him.
What's going on there?
I want to make Brazil great again hat. Hell yeah. Make Brazil have bossa nova again. They also said it would be ironic as well because the U.S. loves to fuck us over historically, but it's mostly just dumb. I think that's like U.S.'s like main bread and butter, to fuck over another country. Also, hold up. God damn. God damn. Is that that's the castle, right? Yeah, that's the castle town. Or that's, no. That's the town, that's the castle. Look at that, man. I wish, so I tried streaming this, I tried streaming in, I guess, 4K or at least in 2K before, and it didn't work very well. But man, oh man. This game looks good. Anyway.
Come on,
This is, yeah, even though it's the over Discord, it's mostly fueled by the streams. Yes, definitely. Because, I mean, that was his consistent output for a long time until he got, you know, tired of doing it, which I understand. I still love streaming, and I probably will for quite a while yet. But I could see that when it becomes sort of a job, I could see it becoming sort of frustrating. Like, I got the $50, like I said, $50 payout from Twitch, but, like, that is something I kind of always forget about and never expect. So I kind of do this more just as a hobby for fun. And if you kind of lose that, I can totally understand just, like, not caring anymore. Are you playing an Angry Cop again? No, I wish. I'm not in the video, per se. So, you know, don't expect an Alex cameo in the way you might expect. Or at all, really. I'm not sure if the thing I'm hinting at is even gonna happen. Who knows? Yeah, it's unusual how much the DLC improved the graphics. Yeah, they well, this DLC, I think that the game's graphics, ever since I started streaming it, because they updated the graphics for next gen back in like 2022, and I think a major problem with this game is that a lot of the settings are very dour. There are some places like Skellige and in Novigrad, the city proper, that are very pretty and cool to look at. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm not sure if you saw that, but it's good. It's nice and cool. It's cold outside in the DC area, so I have Goblin wearing a sweatshirt, having a little blanket on him, and then I covered him with like a big old blanket. So I'm keeping him nice and toasty. He seems to enjoy it. He seems to like it. You can't see him right now, but he's standing up straight. He's standing up, but he'll fall asleep in a bit, I think. And if he doesn't, he'll just come over here and I'll take care of him myself. But yeah, the DLC I think just makes the whole area. They made it gorgeous all over. So I think it really makes the graphics pop way more than the base game did. I don't think they actually improved the graphics. I keep pressing the wrong button with the DLC itself. That would be nutso, I think, if they did that. And I think it was in a Min-Max podcast, they did something about how streaming was just saying mindless stuff nonstop right before he stopped, so imagine he wasn't having as much fun. And I think a problem for him is he stopped streaming with friends as frequently. And I know that saying that is kind of weird because I was one of those friends, but I think
Impressive.
because he was streaming so much by himself, I think that happened. And that's happened to me as well, where I get kind of burnout of just like saying nonsense for a while, and so I might do like a Jackbox stream, or have a friend come on for a stream, and then I go right back to the solo streams. But I think for Leo, I think he enjoys when he can bounce off somebody else. That's the kind of vibe I get when he's like doing anything on camera. I think that's his bread and butter. Uh-oh. Here comes some monsters, I think. Oh shit. I probably should have killed this guy a while ago. This fucking archer bitch. Okay.
But why even bother? What did they hope to steal? Hammers? A hunk of stone?
I see. All right. High time I set off.
That was really jilted. They really just forgot to give him a line there, so they just gave him anything. That's fucked up. Are they all gonna be that weird? Ooh. The Twitch is really exploitative with the streamers, definitely. And again, especially when it's your actual like part of your livelihood, it becomes frustrating, I'm sure, to have to feel like you have to do it every week, and then maybe losing viewers. I don't know if he was or not, but like for me, for example, there was a time where I think I mean, I'm not even anywhere close to even like Randy or Leo, but I was getting like 5 or 6 people a stream. And that's died down, and again, that's fine. I have the two of you in chat pretty consistently, and that always makes me happy to be able to talk to people. And, you know, have a repertoire, not repertoire, a repartee with the viewers. It always makes me happy. But if this was, like, my job, it'd be worrying, you know, that I'd be losing viewers this way. And I'm happy that I don't need to rely on it. And I'm sure that he must have thought to himself, well, what the fuck? Paper chase, what's this? Which one is this? Oh, right. Oh, I need to go back and do that, don't I? Okay, I will. But yeah, I can totally see it being frustrating when it becomes a job. Oh my god, what a little guy. He's pegging over there. You should put him in with some butter. That he would fry up good, and I'm not even kidding. Alright, kill the fucking archer guy, this motherfucker. Art direction is 90% of graphics looking good. That is true. Just look at some Nintendo games that run on nothing but look better than 90% of the games on the console. I mean, there are also those fucking Pokemon games that have an interesting art style but look like dog shit. So I think there needs to be some... Hey, Goblin. There needs to be some good graphics involved, in my opinion. Come here. This out of the way. You want to come up with me? Yeah? Want to come up with me? Hear me chit-chattering away? Or no, do you want to go up? He's looking up here. I see where he wants to go. Okay, there you go. There you go. He wants to go up here. Those little perks that I have for him. Ever since I bought him this perch for my desk, that has become his favorite place. Which I'm not complaining. I do kind of miss how much he would sleep on my chest. But he still does it a little bit, but now the perch is his favorite thing in the whole wide world. Just look at if he ever gets back into it, you should try to stream with him. Do you play the finals with him? I do not. I never quite got into the finals. I used to when he first started playing. I would play it as well because I just, I wanted to play a game with my friends. But over time, I just realized that was not my game. I was not enjoying it. I was not having fun with it. There's a couple of game modes I think are interesting, but overall, I'm not a fan of the objective. I don't think is fun. Like the King of the Hill style thing isn't my bag. I don't like the type of, how do I word this? I'm not a fan of the types of strategy you have to do to be good at that game. Like, the game on the surface seems like just a running, gunning, shoot 'em up game, but you have to really think. And I just in that game for some reason, like in Siege, I loved the tactical nature of it. I loved how you had to really slow down and think. But that's just it. The game was super slow. The finals is way more fast paced, and I just don't have the patience to move fast and plan it out. Like, if I'm moving fast, I'm moving. I don't care about anything else. I just want to move. And the actual game doesn't mesh with that philosophy, so I never really gelled with it. But if he were to stream again and stream that game, maybe I might stream it again. I might play it with him again. But like,
Here's the cart.
I don't think he's really, what's the word I'm looking for? Yearning for more people to play with. But he hasn't. I think there are more than enough in our friend group to play the game with him. So I think he'd be fine. Oh, I thought that was a monster. The art direction of those Pokemon games also fucking sucks, so it just proves the point. That's fair.
Wake up.
Leave me in peace, Witcher.
Look down on you, Goblin does, doesn't he? Have you seen that Vampire game teaser trailer? Which one?
Good
Maybe.
evening.
Wake up.
Good. It's the daytime, bitch.
Wake up.
Yeah, I love how passionate he is with those games, but I could never. Yeah, it's just not my thing.
Hey,
I mean,
wake up.
there's a running joke. I'm not sure how known it is outside of our friend group, but there is a very common running joke with my friends of just me and Leo have the opposite opinions on most art, like movies, TV shows, games. If I like something,
get
he
up.
doesn't like it. If he likes something, I don't like it, and that's just the way it's been. So it's when we do find something we mesh with, it's kind of rare and sort of a big deal, and so we're very happy about it. So it's not really a surprise that the finals is not my cup of tea when he loves it that much. You know, it's really. Though it's not always like an inverse either. It's not like he loves something so much and I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. It's usually just, oh, I love this. I think it's fine. Like that's kind of mostly what it is. I do honestly think it's very rare that one of us likes something and the other thinks it's dog shit. Yeah, it is now. Okay, I figured. I'm guessing that's come up on our stream on our streams, on his stream when I've been on there plenty of times. It's so funny because even when I agree with your opinion, Leo's right and you're wrong. Listen, here's the thing that no one wants to say. I'm right about most things. It's just that I'm an asshole, so no one wants to agree with me. I understand that. Okay, I get it. I'm not gonna fault anyone for that. But it becomes very frustrating sometimes when people kind of are hesitant to want to be on my side about something because it's funnier to disagree with me even though I'm right and I know I'm right. And I'm not even talking about opinion stuff. I'm talking about like fact shit too. It's very frustrating. But on the opinion side as well, listen. I think about what I say and then I say it in the most annoying way possible. Alright? That's all I'm going to say about that. The Blood of Dawnwalker. Now, what does that mean? Oh, that's the vampire game. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Lots of it.
And now I'm kind of pissed because I gotta look it up. Oh shit.
Kiki Moores.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Let's try something out, shall we? What was it called? Actually, you know what? No, let me go with capture. It was called The Blood of the Dawnwalker. Come on. Oh, I saw the thumbnail for this and then didn't watch it. So let's do that now. Are we trying quitting The Witcher? No, I'm just minimizing it. Oh, what the fuck? That's why you brought it up. Okay. Oh yeah, it's The Witcher director. Now I get it. Now I get why you mentioned it.
Must be here somewhere.
I'm part of the trailer. I'm sneaking. I'm sneaking.
It's all right. Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You ugly ass
gave us
kid.
quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Ah, Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
That looks super Witcherish. I'm not surprised. That guy looks like a Witcher character. What the? That guy doesn't. Hell yeah. Big beefy Mongolian vampire? That kicks ass.
Lunka!
Oh, sick little demonic church.
She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death.
Is the little sister gonna wake up and meet her brother?
I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing. Blood spilt carelessly, like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
Neat. I'll play that. Depending on what kind of game it is. Oh, I guess we're going to find out. Oh, we're that guy? Oh, he becomes a vampire. I guess I didn't really even think about that. Oh, what the fuck? It's like a Souls-like vampire guy? Holy shit. I'll play that. Fuck it. Stupid ass name, but I'll play it. Blood of the Dawnwalker. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, cool. Back to the purpose of this fucking stream. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure the sound was still good. Let me catch up. Witcher 3 director. My chances there's no escape. I know that that, you know, I've been playing this for a long time, but trust me, the next game that I do a full playthrough on this stream is not going to be a Witcher or a Witcher-like game. Trust me on that. It's I have what I want to play next lined. I've had it lined up for quite a while now, and I'm almost there. I'm so close. So don't worry. It's not going to be Blood of the Dawnwalker. However, I did see your comment on my video, and I you know that you raised a good point. I played so many games this year, like you said, you played so many cool, interesting games this year. Why are you playing The Witcher? I hear you. I get you. I actually haven't so far. In between then and now, really played that much. I mean, I haven't streamed that much either, but I haven't really been playing. I played like Saints Row 2, but I wasn't streaming, so it didn't really matter. But I beat that already. But I haven't really been playing anything recently. But I will in the future try and do. I'm not gonna substitute those. I'm not gonna substitute like the full playthrough streams for this, but every once in a while I'll stream something different. You know, I'm not gonna just like continue and just do the same again over and over again. I'll stream a couple times for whatever current game I'm doing, depending on if I'm having fun with it. You know, I'll try to do that more often than I did last year. 'Cause I think I did it like twice last year. Like I think I did it once with like Black Myth Wukong, and I don't even remember what else. So I promise I'll try to do that more in the future because I can understand people getting kind of bored with the same game I've been playing for so long. Leo says, I don't always make sense, but I usually have a logic behind what I say. Make some faces for the thumbnail. What thumbnail? Imagine says, why are your subtitles so fucking awful? Those subtitles rock. There was a time when I realized I could change the color of the subtitles in the background, and so I did it, and I haven't looked back since. It's so much fun to have it that way instead of just the normal white and black. That's just boring. Leo says, the name feels AI generated, but it looked like an Alex game. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we don't really know what kind of game it is. They barely showed any gameplay from it, but I'm definitely interested, and I'm glad you told me about that, because I wouldn't have ever checked it out. I wouldn't have checked out that fucking game unless you mentioned it, so I appreciate it. At least not anytime soon. Maybe when it like got more coming out about it, I would have, but not anytime in the near future. Boo, I really liked Saints Row 2 when it was newish, but going back to it felt awful. I really enjoyed it. The story and the dialogue were stupid as hell, but that was like a fun ass game. Like all the decisions they made to like that for like the game itself were just good decisions. Like the fact that you could do side quests to get like infinite ammo, the idea of like being able to steal cars and put them in your garage, it's like old school good gameplay decisions, and it rocked.
Stench.
I had a blast playing that. I'm not gonna like. I mean, I also played Saints Row 2 back when it came out when I was in college, and I liked it back then as well. But it's been such a long time since I played it, and I got Saints Row 2, 3, 4, and Get Out of Hell for very cheap on Steam, on a Steam sale. So I figured, why not start with 2, and then I'll play, because I never played 3 or 4 or Get Out of Hell. I'm going to play those eventually this year as well. And I might stream those, you know, why not? I might stream myself playing some of those.
So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
You also did Dragon's Dogma was like, that was so long ago though, I don't even count that. That was like in March of last year. You've got subtitles. I enjoyed 3, they lost me with 4. I've heard that. I kind of want to play 4 regardless, but I've heard that 3 is like the pinnacle, and then 4 was like a weird step back for them. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What happened? Fuck you, asshole! Ow! Where am I in relative to everything else? Okay, quite a ways away it seems. That was where they started. Okay, I'll go to a couple of questions. Actually, you know what? Let's start up here. Maybe get a waypoint, and then I'll fast travel.
Faster.
I personally enjoy First Saints columns. Now you're just starting to piss me off, dude. You also said, yeah, I don't mind the random games. Yeah, I sort of. Oh, that's why there was a bandit here, because this is an abandoned site for bandits hide. Okay.
Go left.
You weak like Lepiotus.
Never fight a witcher.
Never forgive. Great tufts.
Get killed by your own guy? What a loser. Yo, you helped me. Thank you. That guy got 2 of his friends to die. That was cool of him. But yeah, I really, so there was a time where I was just like streaming random games, and I felt like I would stream like Yakuza 4 3 times in random spots, and then I'd be done. I'd stream another game in random spots, and I'd be done. And it felt very jittery and strange. So I wanted a game that I would play solidly on stream and like have a fallback on when I didn't have anything else to do, and just play that all the way through. And I did that for a while with The Witcher. I think for the first couple months I was doing that with The Witcher, where I would fall back on it when I had nothing else I really wanted to play. But then I realized if I was going to do that, it would take me 30 years to beat this game. So in the end, I started to focus on it, and that was a mistake. I'm going to continue to do that for The Witcher because I am close to being done. I just want to finish it. But I'm also going to try and have like an in-between as well. Also, this didn't have a waypoint, huh?
Think you can do whatever you please?
Oh no, I have to. Oh well. I do want to. I'm gonna try, maybe in the interim try to stream some other stuff, but I do want to focus on this just to get it finished. I say that like it's a chore. I love this game. I think this game is great, and I like playing it. But you know, I don't want to just do that. But once I'm done, the next game I'm gonna move to. Because the next game I'm gonna move to, I also think there's gonna be a moment or time where oh shit. There's gonna be a time where I kind of want. Doesn't matter anyway. Well, I'm gonna kind of want whoa to play the game more often. So I might end up streaming that game more often than I've been streaming The Witcher 3. So it might end up working out for the better regardless, because I might beat it faster. Those are the wrong. I was like, why am I doing no damage? Because the wrong sword. I'm stupid as hell. Ouch. At the time, I remember thinking 3 was a step up 2 was too far on the geeky side, but the gameplay was a lot smoother. I mean, I'm not sure if you've replayed Saints Row 2, but that game is... I know, I understand what you mean, I know how goofy the game gets, but Saints Row 2 is fucking wacky as shit. You do some dumbass things in that game. I know that the newer ones get a little bit more like farcical and fantastical, but it doesn't seem like too much of a stretch based on what the shit you're doing in 2. Saints Row 2 also crashed instantly on me, so that was probably the big reason why it was hard to get back to. Yes, it crashed like fucking crazy on me. That was really annoying, and I'm happy to be done with it for that reason alone, honestly. Like, that was miserable dealing with that shit. But now that I've finished with it, I can say it was good, because the game itself was good. It's not the game... It's not the game's fault the company doesn't want to be good and fix whatever the fuck's going on with the Steam version of the game. Damn, this really is a treasure trove. Holy shit. I should probably go up for a minute, get my breath back before I dive all the way down there. Who knows how long it'll be. I've never known what was happening in this game. I don't catch every stream, so it might as well be random chunks of every game you're playing, in my opinion. That's a fair point. It's also not like I ever expected anyone to watch every single stream anyway, so that's not invalid. For me, it was more just, it felt weird to play a game 3 times and then be done with it. You know, it always felt, because like, especially because there are people that would join and be like, oh, you're playing this game. Oh, I love this game, and they would follow me, and then they would be excited to watch more of that game. And then the next week, I wouldn't be playing that game anymore, and they'd be like, oh, what happened? Oh yeah, I beat it off stream. Oh, okay. And then they stopped watching me. You know, so, you know, I kind of wanted them to be more consistent. Hell yeah. Oh, shut up. I accidentally found its weakness. That was cool. Oh, it's probably over here, isn't it? Yeah, but that's to be expected. How dare you? I'm so cool. How dare you say that to me? Where the fuck? What? Here it is. It's like when artists do fan art or something and people expect them to only do art for the fandom for the rest of their life. No, I totally understand that, and I don't want to fall, because I know there's a lot of people, especially a lot of streamers, who fall into the trap of like, oh, my fans expect me to play Fortnite forever, even though I'm sick of it, I have to keep playing it. It's not even that, it's more just, I'll be like in the middle of playing a game, you know, in one stream, like I'll be like halfway through a game, and then the next stream I'm done with it. And it's like, well, I was really looking forward to seeing you play more of that. It's like, well, sorry, I'm not. So if people see me playing a game like this more consistently, they'll go, oh, okay, I want to see more Witcher. So at this point, I can safely say I think no one wants to see more Witcher. I'm just, you know, doing it to beat it. Oh, wait, I want to go over here. Shit. Swam the wrong damn way. I can say you might feel like you're letting people down in that situation. Yeah, it's sad, you know, when it's just like, because it's happened a couple times. It hasn't happened in a while, obviously, because I've been playing this for the most part. But in the past, it would happen a lot where I would be playing a game and then someone would join. I played the game twice, and third stream would come back and be like, "Oh, what happened to this game? Oh, I beat it. Oh, already? Yeah, I beat it. I was playing it off stream. Oh, okay." And then they'd leave, and then I'd never hear from them again. And it's not like they were going to stick around that much anyway. They weren't planning on it. But I guess the thought is maybe the idea is if they see me playing these sorts of games, maybe they'll want to stick around after I'm done with it, you know? Though that hasn't happened either.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
The ones who have stuck around are the ones who have been sticking around, and, you know, I appreciate that dearly. I mean, maybe I should listen to those guys. The ones who've been sticking around are the ones I should keep an ear out for.
Helped you finish the statue like you asked.
Master, what would I have done without you? Countless throngs of Lepiota's followers will praise in prayer.
I think if someone ever do that again,
But
you
of
should
course,
punish
your
them
reward.
by
The
immediately
Infestates a
closing the
series
game and
man of
opening the
enterprise.
Witcher. Yeah,
Our
save it for
plan
that.
foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the costs of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
Hell yeah.
I came out of Oxford Academy with high honors, yet any...
Shut up, nerd. I want to hear about your academy with high honors. Where are these guys? How far are they? Ooh, pretty fucking far. They're near a sun. If I can find a fast travel point, I'm golden. Let's see if I can find a fast travel point. I personally dread the prospect of you playing any game for any period of time. Well, that's fair. Let's see here. Gonna complete this, then I'm gonna complete the other one. Yeah, I think you should just have to hope that those people will stick around. I don't think them watching you finish the game is going to make a break. No, it's not. It's not that. Not that I think that finishing the game is going to do it. It's more just if they stick around enough times, seeing you play a game they like, maybe they'll enjoy it enough to stick around for a game they don't care about. Does that make sense? Does that make more sense? I'm not sure if I'm wording that correctly.
Oh,
Well, like,
Richard,
Art travel
greetings.
point? Now you're just being
Kind of you to
crass.
come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you. What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
White Wolf's just a sick ass name.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
Damn, Geralt is living the fucking life in Tucson. It sounds like you're saying the same thing, but using different words so you can say it's different. Hell yeah. That works for me. Want my money. I forget how much money it is that I get from this shit. It's probably quite a bit. Alright, I should not be running all the way there. Where my horse at? I'm kind of feeling it today. So as long as, you know, there are people keeping me company in the chat, I might go a little bit longer than normal. I'm enjoying my time here. That's honestly, I'll say this, and you two, I always appreciate, not that I don't appreciate the people who don't do this, because I think it's nice that people are watching regardless, but I'm always grateful to have people in chat who, you know, actually talk to me, because it gives me something to say and bounce off of, because if it's, when it's like when I'm streaming to people who like to lurk and just watch, it's rough to find the words to say, and I end up being more silent than not. So being able to bounce off the chat is great, and it keeps me sort of energized, and it makes me kind of want to stream for longer than normal, like just now, like I said. I can never stream this game. I do too many bad impressions of Carol. I like the wine you sent me. Thank you very much.
Master Witcher!
Okay, what do you want from me, you little bitch?
What is it?
Got your coin, sir. And a wee gift to thank you for the trust you showed. This blade's the Reckoner. It saved my arse a fair number of times.
Thanks, Chanfan.
That's it?
We'll call it even.
One last thing. I'd like to apologize for the whole mingin' kerfuffle.
That's it? 500? Fuck off. I think both you're saying the same thing as me, but I'm right and you're wrong. As I? You can't even get your thing right. How could I expect to think you're right, dude? My greatest dream for you is that you'll find enough viewers that I can walk away without feeling I'm abandoning you. Dude, I would... Oh, fuck. I
Care for a round of Gwent?
I didn't even realize I was about to play Gwent until I'd already started. That was all fucking muscle memory. Holy shit. But yeah, I would love to get into viewers where if people come in and out, I mean, as much as I would miss everyone, like, you know, I love the people who come in and watch me. But, you know, I don't want people to feel like they're obligated to, you know? So I love for the people to come in and out and not feel like, you know, it sucks that they are coming in and out. What does this do? Oh, right. Okay. Now, what does that do? I'm gonna win, by the way. I'm gonna kick this guy's little asshole. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Oh, because of the... Okay. I'll take that, and I'll also pass. That's fine. Easy enough. Gonna just do this. I am hyper aware that I have nothing to say right now. No, don't feel like you have to talk at all times. That was what I was asking. It was more just there have been streams where I'll have like 3 or 4 viewers and they don't say anything the entire time. And that's when I'm like, oh god, it's when I'm streaming for 2 hours and I have to be the one saying it constantly. If you have nothing to say, if you talk to me for the first bit of the stream and then have nothing to say for the rest of it, that's totally fine. It's just when it's nothing constantly is when I'm like, oh boy, I'm fucked here. That was bizarre. And I've won. Because I'm the best at this fucking game. I usually find it's hard to say anything because I've learned if I don't have anything to say, I should stay quiet. Well, if that's the case, you'll be staying quiet the whole time. I kid. Show me your wares, loser. Got any Gwent cards I can buy? No? Fuck you.
Time for...
You little bitch. You got fucking stinky ass butt. Got piss pants in your penis. Stupid ass cinnamon. You snip your little pecker off, you little bitch. Fuck you. You lost. I'm the winner. Ugly ass bitch. Okay. Ooh, little exclamation point. Little quest for me. Little quest for Alex. Hello. Little quest.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dogry Monument will remain closed until further.
I don't care about what your favorite
Please
text.
disperse! The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
I don't think it hurts seeing you say anything nice. Yeah, we all jest and we do all little sarcasm, but you can say something beautiful and true. Can you say
Here
something
it
beautiful and
is.
true? Yeah,
Pride and joy. Reginald
this guy ain't got no
Dogry,
penis.
a giant among
I'll show you the
lovers.
thing. This is a
A
Mega
potent
64
punctual
classic.
swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its
Yeah, that's
jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's
That's
so
funny.
much
I
to
feel like
tell.
there's a million shirts with that sort of
Legend
humor
has it
these days.
he and the
They're the
architect
ones who,
Faramond
because
planned
this shirt
and
is
laid out Beauclair.
the second one they did. They did one that's it's the same
Impressed
text,
already.
but it's dogs, and that's the shirt
Reginald
they
took great
released
pains to
years
devise
and
a
years ago.
scapegoats for lovers
And
caught
they've had a lot of
off guard.
knockoffs, and I think they were the first to really
He later
get
made
that going.
frequent use of them
Like a lot of
himself,
famous
without
people who
fear,
don't know what
mind you,
Mega
but
64
avoid having
is
to kill his rifles.
have started buying those shirts because just how good of an idea of a shirt it is. That is beautiful and true. It is beautiful and true.
Got any
I agree.
suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Any idea
You
when
know,
the theft
in the
took
chat,
place?
question:
Must
any
have
of you
been
not
mere
want
hours
someone's
ago.
nuts?
I guided the
me
last
know.
group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying
Who's
times.
nuts? These nuts, bitch. Ha ha! I got your ass. Hold on, wait a minute. Take a look at that. Ain't got no dick. You ain't got no dick. Ain't got no dick. Got an ass though. Actually, not barely. He barely got one. I gotta search around here. Okay,
Saw marks are straight and clean.
got him. Yeah, I
Precision
did.
castration, I'd call this.
Oh,
Dried bloodstain.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
hmm?
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell that'll lead me to the thief.
It will all work.
This really, I think, is the most OP power for like solving human shit. Like just being able to see the smell of somebody is, I think, It makes you the perfect detective. Oh, this guy ripped a stinky ass fart at the crime scene. He went that way.
What's new, mon ami?
Do this. Do I have to do anything with those guys? I don't remember. Probably not. Probably just a red herring.
I shall go. Or perhaps I will.
Lebiota's wheezing lungs. Ah, Witcher.
Excuse me.
Okay, it is going in here. Okay. So I thought it was.
Hire a Witcher. It's a good thing you've come.
Huh. Up top, maybe? Where are the nuts at? Give me the nuts.
Fare the unwell.
Okay, asshole.
Dog's ass.
Fuck you! Hey, fuck you! Bitch. Pussy ass bitch, I'll kill you.
They leave the lake and drown.
And say. Ah!
Oh, shit. I made all that fuss about being an OP power and then I can't even follow it.
Work doth one ennoble. Sloth doth one gratify.
Scent leads to this door.
Oh, they're fucking. Guys, don't look, they're fucking.
Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes, that's not him.
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence, a series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Watch your tone, Gramps. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves the body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
Cut the bullshit, Hughes. You stole Reginald's testicles. Know that already.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, Scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. Thank you for saving my skin.
So, Time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove.
I wasn't
Please
paying
allow
attention.
us
Why
some
is it just the nuts? Because if you, apparently there's a superstition where if you rub them, it makes you come really well or something.
I
Something like
admit
that.
the
That or maybe it
stones
just gives you an erection. I don't know.
and you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I will.
There's a whole missing dick, isn't there? Yeah, oh, I see what you mean. I guess, like,
3 times? Impressive.
the dicks are part of the nuts.
That's more than the entire
Is
last
that scientific?
decade.
All the same.
Yo, stop
you
being a
stole
freaking
those
ball
stones
buster.
and
He
you
got
gotta
those
return them.
triangles floating around his face like cartoon birds.
Listen,
Like stars dancing around his head.
perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
I personally think the nuts are just the balls, but maybe it was easier to get the whole piece. I'm guessing they just didn't want to model the penis on the statue. So when they wrote it being just the nuts, they didn't really think, oh shit, well, we can't just have a nutless cock flapping around on the statue. So let's just claim the, let's just get the balls out of there and just pretend like it's all the same shit.
Nice tune.
There you go. Can you imagine?
Well,
That would be great.
have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
Ah! Okay, what do I do next? You know what? I think it's time to... Okay, no. I'm gonna do these later. I think it's time to just do a main quest real quick, you know?
I've got the most,
His acting not matching the voice at all is amusing. The, who? The guy with the nuts? Which who? I'm leaving a look, Leo. You're chatting for the both of us now. Yes, Leo, you have to pick up the slack. I need you chatting on 110% now, okay? Especially because I'm going to be looking at cutscenes for a while. And not probably talking during those said cutscenes. Okay, where are you, you sack of shit?
Lay about monks, sluggards.
Nothing says love like a push and a shove.
Whoa.
Time to end this.
Oh, fucking these assholes again. Die. I gotta collect my little... Oh. Ah, stop it! Stop! No! That was annoying. I really hate those monsters a lot. Good night, Chan. I'll try to do something dumb in your place. Go for it.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Where could that other way be? I'm afraid to ask. Oh, probably that big red glowing thing, huh?
Wars. Have victuals aplenty around here.
Something dumb in your place. He wasn't lying, he literally said it. So, you know, keep that in mind in the future.
Decaying bones. Kikimors must have tunneled into the grave. There's some stench.
The Witcher sense really is one of the mechanics ever made. It really is. It's like the mechanic. Not one of, it's the.
Nahalane's eye. Ought to use it. Interesting.
Oh right, I got a couple weapons now, don't I? Ooh, shit. What level? 46? Soon. That's a huge upgrade. God damn. What are they? Silver? Both silver swords? Wow. Both of these are huge upgrades. Ooh, shit. I'll take that. Oh, it's only got... you know, I like this one more. I like the curved sword nature of it. What else would I... Yeah, that one. Okay. Get a puff
Just
balls.
wonderful.
Why are you making me come all the way here, Regis? Alex, have you ever dabbled into comedy in any way, like improv or stand-up?
Agreed to meet
No.
a vampire at a cemetery.
And I'll get...
How much more cliche can you get?
Almost. And I'll get into that when the cutscene is over.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend.
Privacy and unmolested, hell yeah.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Whoa. That crow is fucked up.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this
The
is
fuck
but
is
a
a
weak
snifter?
infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
That's fun.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh. Experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit.
That was the last
but Triss
game.
helped me get it back.
Leave me alone.
Actually,
That was
pretty
the last
damn lucky
game.
I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
So this is interesting because I think Geralt would say the first one, but I'm literally building a new life here, but I'm still gonna do this.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
You can't have children. The question is, are there any disadvantages of being a witcher outside of prejudice? Also, why is there a reason for the prejudice against witchers? That is more just like common, like peasant superstition. You know, most it seems not even peasant, like uneducated superstition. People are dumb and they think that a mutant is a freak that should be ostracized.
They don't administer a few of our genes during the trial.
But yeah, witchers can't have kids, and supposedly the procedure to become a witcher suppresses all emotions, and clearly, I'm not sure about in the books, but clearly in the games that proves to not be true. Geralt clearly has a ton of emotions. He just doesn't display them as fully as he might if he wasn't a witcher, I guess. But I think those are the two big factors. I think it doesn't completely get rid of emotions, but it dulls them a little bit, or makes it harder for you to show them as much as you might want to. And then, like I said, not being able to have a kid. Is Ciri Witcher not in that trailer? Made it seem like she is, but the canon of not only the books but the games is women can't be witchers. Like they can't. The way that you become a witcher, like that procedure apparently doesn't work for women. So in the context of the books and these three games, no, she just trained under them and has other separate powers. So she may as well be a witcher, but she isn't like officially one. But honestly, except for like the witcher senses, she's probably a lot better than a witcher anyway, with her like teleportation shit.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale
Oh,
about
I was looking for this. I
Locals
forgot.
believe the place
I
collapsed.
assumed this was a side
Perhaps
quest.
That's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
This quest rocks because it's a reference to the previous DLC.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder, or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay, read the bestiary and learn about spotted whites. We got lizards. We got arachnomorphs. What else we got? We got something else. Relics. Oh, probably the Shellmore. Necrophage. Ooh. Whites in general. Okay, ew, gross. How is there? Thank you. Foliette. Is that it? And then last but not least, the vampires. These are what I thought earlier. This thing's a fucking piece of shit. Okay. Where is this lair? Okay, to answer... Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Answer your question from earlier, Leo. There was a time when I was in college that I would have loved to have joined some sort of some sort of improv troupe. What? Why is that? Huh? I'll check that out. Some sort of improv troupe. And I tried, in fact, to do so. However, I tried twice. However, I was not able to make it onto the college improv team. I say twice. I should rephrase that. I tried multiple times because they held tryouts more than once every year. And the problem was I just wasn't able to get into it no matter what I did. So the problem was, you know, I wasn't able to join an improv troupe. This was like 2010, 2011, and I gave up after 2011. I was like, I'm good. They don't want me, that's fine. And since then, I haven't ever given it any thought. I haven't really cared. I really love improv comedy, at least in podcast form. Like Comedy Bang Bang is one of my favorite things ever. Everyone loves, obviously, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Things like that. It's a lot of fun. And I love shooting the shit and, like, bouncing off my friends and making funny jokes with my friends. But the more I look back on it and the more I learn about what improv kind of really is, I don't regret not being able to get on the screen. Because there's a lot more rules, and there's a lot... Because one of my friends did get on the team, and he became a bit of like an improv guy for a few years. Like he joined, like after college, he joined like a team and stuff. And the more I learned about it through him and through like the podcast I listen to and stuff, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It just is... It would have taken the fun out of being funny. And I'm glad that that didn't happen. Again, not that I am like, oh, I gotta be funny. I'm so funny. I gotta be funny to live. But, you know, it's... As someone who clearly likes to clown around, likes being goofy, it would be a shame to sort of structure that and have to do it... Which is, it's kind of funny to me also that improv, like real improv, is very structured, and the idea of structuring this shit that you're making up is crazy to me. And it makes sense, and for the really talented people, it works. But the problem is, there's no way in hell I would be one of those people. Like or I would be even with those people. I'm no one that's like. I wouldn't, even if I was like the funniest dude doing improv in my local club or whatever, I wouldn't be caring enough to like go past that. And so the people that I'd be doing scenes with wouldn't be the funniest people. They'd just be normal people doing improv, you know? So like, there wouldn't be a point to it. Like learning all these things and fuck. Learning all these things and doing all these games and learning all the rules would have been pointless in the end. But in terms of
Kiki more breeding ground.
In terms of like
destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
What's the word? Stand up. I think everyone who's told a joke in their life has thought about that. You know, thought about like, oh, I should do stand up. But again, that's also one of those things where the more you learn about it, the more you're like, no thanks. I'm good. It seems like hell. I don't want to deal with that shit. You feel me? Just like, yeah, I've heard some comedians that took part in certain schools where they stuck the fun out of the thing. I feel like just one way of thinking because they still do improv today. Like shooting the shit, definitely, and I think that, like, I mean, like, in that sense, I mean, I've done improv on like Leo stream, you know, like when we did like Outlaster and shit, you know, like that I guess technically could be considered improv as well, but the way that I assume the question was like going on stage and doing improv, which is what me and what I'm assuming these guys were talking about, you know, it's very different than just having fun with your friends and having no structure. Yeah, the format improv show thing. It's just they're fun. They can be fun to go to, especially if you go to one that's like made by or put on by like real good ass improvers. That can be fun. But when it's just like, again, like someone in college, like what I was seeing or what I would have done, like who fucking cares? Like they're not any funnier than you or me. They just happen to know the rules of this game better. And obviously they actually practice improv, so I will give them the credit of like they are more used to using quick wit and thinking of things on the spot for improv. I'll be fair for that. Oh my god.
Slow now.
Fucking run. Why aren't you running? This is infuriating. I'm not rushing anywhere, dude. They won't let me. But yeah, it's stand up. I like I said, everyone and their mom has thought I want to do stand up at one point in their life. But again, the more you think about it, the more you're like, nah, that sounds awful. That sounds like a bad time. Sounds like hell. Why can't I run on this horse? Stand up is brutal. Absolutely. No. Thank you. What is going on? It's a weird glitch? What's... That was infuriating. Because like a big thing in stand-up is you have to like workshop your set. So you have to go on stage in the beginning knowing that you're about to fucking bomb. You know, you can't... Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. That was bullshit. I didn't have any time to protect him. Whatever.
Shut up and fight.
Wow, that was a lot of shit. Filbert. Alright, Filbert. You're dead. I don't think there's a single situation where I'd be able to hold the sole attention and say, well, now I'm going to be funny and it'd be funny just be talking to you and anyone would laugh. Yeah, it's not fun. That sounds really hard. And again, I think improv is way easier because you can just go off the dome. Having to like go somewhere where you've prepared written material and everyone knows that this is material that you've like written down and thought about and have practiced and memorized, and then they still don't laugh. That just seems like hell. It already creates a weird dynamic from the get-go. Yeah, it's because there's, for some reason, there's this human nature aspect of it where when you go into something like that and someone's like, and like for stand-up, for example, like the thought is like, wow, this guy's really just, he thinks he's so fucking funny that he's doing a stand-up set. Wow. Let's see how funny this fucker is. And like you already have like this, even if you don't actually think that, there's something in the back of your head that's like giving you that sort of idea, sort of thought, which makes you less likely to laugh. And so the stand-up comedians that can sort of break through that and actually make you laugh is impressive. And not something I ever would want to do. Okay. Get up and get the fuck out of here. But yeah, stand up, no thank you. Improv, no thank you. Yeah, there's like no excuse or context for the joke, but just the guy there trying to take a laugh from you. Yeah, and that pisses me off. That's my laugh. I earned it. I went to when I was in New York a couple times over the past few years. Each time I've gone to like a comedy club where a bunch of more unknown comedians have done it. Like the popular one, the famous one, I've been to the Comedy Cellar, and that was awesome because those were really experienced comedians who've been doing this for a long time, doing a 15-minute set, and they were all really good. Obviously, some were better than others, but they were all funny. And then the next year, my brother and I tried to get back in there, and we couldn't. It was full up for that night. We got there a little bit too late, and so we went to the slightly lesser known one, a little bit down the block, but in the same area. And we were okay. Let's see what these guys are doing. And there were about 10 people there doing it, 10 different comedians, and maybe like 4 were worth seeing, and the rest were just not very good. Because again, that's the club where you go to when you're workshopping a set, or you're kind of starting out and you don't really know what kind of shit you should be saying. And so there were just some sets that just were stinky. But overall, it was fine overall. But you know, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be one of those sets that just sucks. Seems like a fucking nightmare. Oh, I can... Wait, where is it? This one. Yeah, this one. Holy shit, that's good. Okay, time to... Okay. Freeze. Adrenaline, stagger. Stagger I'll do. And stun. Freeze and stun. Hell yeah, let's go. Splotchy parchment. What's this one? Just normal light armor. Like a nasty Google thief. Women, am I right? Women? Where did that one come from? Did I mention a guy, a girl, a lady? I don't even remember. You gotta forgive me. You gotta forgive me. I don't remember. Can't wait to kill whoever's guarding this treasure. A Slizzard! Oh, that was just me trying out my my set. Okay, no, that was good. Now that I know that was your set, that's funny. This guy had some shit on him. God damn. Okay, and then going up here and then back to questing. Any notes? Yeah. How about you subvert it and talk about how much you love women instead next time. Let's see how that goes. Let me know if you like... Let me know how much you want to kiss a lady. And that she wants to kiss you back, and then you kiss. But, like, tell me really slowly. Make sure you savor every word.
Never learn.
Alex was like, did I just commit some hate crime or something? I was like, women? Oh, women. After those notes, I'm trying to understand why they didn't let you join. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. How do I get in here? Not this way. That's for damn sure. How do I get inside this place? Up. Other side. I gotta walk the opposite direction from where I went. Oh, these are all evil bandits, huh? Well, get ready for the fight of your life, bandits. Because I'm coming for you. And I'm gonna win. And you can't stop me!
Lance, charge! Take him for a ride! I'll avenge you, comrade!
Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare! Ah, yeah!
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Did I get rid of it? Did I put that somewhere else that I shouldn't have? That would be stupid of me. Why would I do that? That's what you meant, right? No? Huh. What did you mean then? Something here. Use that artifact here gave me. Huh. Well, okay.
Not your lucky day.
It's a witcher!
Damn it.
The whole of us! You!
Jesus. That was 3 people at once. Should probably back up and heal up a bit.
Cannot let him get away! Curses! Right! Surround him! Was that close? That's bloody close! What? Curses! Blimey! Would sniff us fast!
Shut up and fight.
Die. Jesus.
Let's dance! Don't let him catch his breath!
The wrong fucking sword again? God damn it.
Time of mate!
Whew.
You flabby toot flap!
What'd you call me? Okay. I'm almost at the top. Women love him or hate him. You gotta give it to him. Am I right or am I right? Now that's more like it. There's like 15 guys just standing around you. That was... Oh, fuck. Oh, this is... Oh, shit. I just mentioned how I was like, am I gonna fight these guys? Okay, I did fight them. Cool. Time for me to meditate. Why am I... Uh-oh. Whew. Oh, I think I drank too much poison. Or too much potions, and I became poisoned, is what I meant to say. There's a lot of shit here. Okay, time to go back down. How do I drink too much poison and become poison? What the fuck was that? Why did that guy just drop down dead? Oh, goblin. But my boy's a little snot nose right now. Got a booger. Come here, you stupid little fucker. I'm trying to help you.
I do what they pay me to do. That's it. I'm going to save with my hands. What's your stones?
Okay, back to the game. Wow, that's a lot of... Holy shit, that's a lot of dead bodies. Not gonna loot any of them, though. Because why would I? Okay. Out of curiosity. What else? Is this one? No, because this one is a vineyard, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't have a question mark near it. I'm guessing this is maybe one. But damn, that was like a huge base. It's the only one with that size, it seems. Okay. Quests. Let's talk to Jacob the Woodcutter, shall we? Why not? Why the fuck not?
Those girls can't wait to see. Ah! The guard brings peace to our domains. Master Witcher, might I have a moment, please?
Yeah, of course. Anything you want, my friend. I'm a cool guy who does cool things.
Most honored Witcher, the slaughter of Filbert Fourfingers von Witten. Quite the feat. You've my respect and gratitude forever and always. He'd squatted in those
Yeah, that was some
ruins
goblin
for months,
shit.
him and that Hans of his. Whoever they captured alive lived to regret not having been cleaved in battle.
Managed to assemble a pretty good bunch of men.
Refuse from all the world. Bandits, degenerates, drawn like flies to doo-doo. It's good you fell them to a man. You've my gratitude, and good prices for all time here.
Seems the Hansa was prepared for a long siege.
Oh yes, the rats had woven quite the nest. Some knights errant took swipes at them, but cracked their claws on those ruins.
Not surprised. Von Witten turned that rubble into a fortress, with a ballista in the lower courtyard, no less.
Well, that machine was most like there to fight off the winged lizards. A whole host live in these hills. Alert eye on the sky at all times, Witcher.
Your goods.
See what you got. Ooh. Some good heavy armor, but I'm good. I don't really want any armor from you if I'm being completely frank. See if I can get some repair equipped. And then that should be it. I don't really think I want you to craft anything else. So let's dismantle actually, shall we? Making sure I'm not dismantling something I need to for crafting, because that was really bad last time. I have no idea what kind of good shit I just what's the word I'm looking for? Dismantled last time. A crafting component. So these are all crafted. So I didn't have that much junk to begin with. Nope, there's junk down here. Okay. But this is the expensive junk. This shit, the junk that I usually would want to sell. But I don't really need to sell it because I don't need money. Get these corks out of here. I love getting rid of this junk. It feels so good. Any more junk? Any more junk, anybody? Any more junk? Nope. Okay. Bye.
Thanks.
Good luck on your path.
Good luck cleaning up all those bodies I left. Sucker.
Let's go.
Expensive junk is your nickname in college, and that honestly pisses me off. I want my viewers to be worth more than whatever the fuck you're worth. Okay, where is this side quest? What's this? Why do I have a weird custom marker on my screen? That's annoying. Okay. Let's go to Castle Ravello Vineyard. Vineyard probably is how it's actually pronounced. Expensive. I already read that one. I don't want to read that again. Bought some gochujang this week. Pretty good stuff. Recommend it. I love gochujang. It's the paste, right? I'm not misremembering that. It's like the red spicy Korean paste. It's gochujang is if that is what I'm thinking of. That shit is good. I use that to cook every once in a while. I recently discovered that I used a certain term the other day with some friends and they all laughed at it, but it's the truth. I discovered that I live next to a very hyper Asian like populated area. And there are a bunch of Asian supermarkets around because of that. And I recently decided to go. It's about 20 minutes away from me, so that's something I want to do all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. But when I do go, I always get some like good shit. Yeah, it's Korean paste. It's spicy and it's delicious.
Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Really shouldn't have said that at all, really out of character. For me, Geralt, I don't know why he's so weird.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw
Bumbotch?
dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Ementit in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
Jeez. Ooh. Scared the shit out of me when you jumped off your little perch. Okay. Why you don't like fairy tales? What are you, a fucking loser?
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times.
Wish this guy
No
wouldn't
room
talk
for
like that.
knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now. Just hang on, milady.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood, too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
I mean, this is clearly a woman. Got the head, you got the big old breasts, got the childbearing hips, got the sweet ass.
And did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
What if I'd give 1, 2, 3?
I cannot pay that much.
Okay, how about one? What, 1, 1, 1?
Lower. You must go lower. Willing I am to pay, but I've not near that much. Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hint, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Huh. Don't know if I want to do that now. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna start a different quest instead. Ooh, wait, where's this? Grandmaster Smith. Come here, baby. Come here, goblin. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay, you little fucker. It's okay. Oh, You want to go up? Okay, up you go. Okay. There's a municipal public market near me, where there are some Asian shops, and only they got the good stuff, but they get it way cheaper than the market. Yeah, that's the coolest shit about these these not like giant. I guess you don't have giant, but like I don't know, these big markets that the big supermarkets that everyone knows about. The smaller ones are always cheaper because they can be. I'm just saying word. I don't even know if that's true or not. I'm just speaking. Hey, anyone know if that's true? Anyone know if I said it's true at all? But it's just usually these markets are just cheaper. I don't know why. I went to the Korean place or the Asian market, and I was getting all my produce for less. And all this shit tastes better too. We got some big ass chain markets for sure. I would imagine. I'm just guessing they're not the same names as the ones we got over in the U.S. Guessing they're all different. We got Carrefour, the French chain store. No idea why or when they got here. We're slowly getting some European chains over where I am as well, like Lidl, the big popular one.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia.
Who? What?
Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Just so happens that's why I'm here. Look what I found.
This is quite the coincidence. It's exactly one of the diagrams I meant.
Any idea how to find the others?
Of course. I just need a partner who will help me retrieve them. For a fitting reward, of course.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Tiensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know of the remaining diagrams. In return, once you've found them, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore.
Which should I start with?
You want to care about?
Let's
The
talk
only one I
about the
care about is
cat.
the cat, so let's do that one
A
first.
year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have
Look at you
been
guys
helpful
bonding over
indeed.
you're
The
having
diagram you
funny
saw,
glasses.
was it
Yeah.
really a Witcher diagram?
And my glasses are
Beyond
cool. I have
any
big old
doubt.
bottle glasses. You got these weird wooden.
It's a shame
hinged
Delaunay
glasses.
didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there?
School of the Manticore gear is really rare. All the more reason to search for the remaining diagrams.
Okay, what do you got now, though?
What do you have on up?
You fucker. So what? Apparently I have some sort of Grandmaster. Okay, the wolf ones. Okay. What are the Forgotten? I don't really want to do any of those. Let's see, the Forgotten. Wish I could just see what it looks like on me. I'm not gonna craft it right now anyway, but bye.
Farewell. Good luck.
The one I want to craft is the cat. Wait, what? Where was this? Well, whatever. Where is... Oh my god. Where was this one? Wow. Well... we got the next quest. Where's the... close, okay. Okay. What were these? So it was wolf, bear, manticore, cat. And what was the other one? Griffin. And do I... Oh, let's see here. I have one of those. And that's it. Wow.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Let's get there at the very least. What's that, though? I definitely want to see some of these question marks.
Hey-ya!
Hey-ya! What a fucking weirdo.
Shut up and fight.
That guy sucks. What an asshole. What's this place? I want to check out whatever the fuck's going on over here. Oh, oh, it's another... Okay. Shit.
Damn it.
It's not allowed, that kind of beating.
That kind of beating isn't allowed? Didn't need to do that. Fucking hell. Heal up, get my shit back. Okay. Let me sleep for an hour. Too late to say that. Because you're bandits? Anything cool over here for me to...
How long you gonna make me wait?
Why is he... Hold on. Why is he he's about to take it? He's like, oh, I'm going to take a nap now. These dogs really annoy me.
You'll never learn.
They really won't ever learn, will they? They're dumb as rocks. Who's this guy? That's a fucking archer? Kill this fucker. The Fluey him. These managers, bro is heapy. Yes, he is.
I'll diddle you with your own dinkling.
Ugh, you're dead. I'm gonna kill you for saying some dumbass shit like that. See? What'd I say? What'd I say? It's gonna kill you for that. Okay. Dumbass nerd saying some stupid ass shit. Alex's speed when going into photo mode to make fun of an NPC is record break. Why couldn't you guys just do this? I'm one guy. You have a whole army and you couldn't march in here? Fuckers. I'm glad I went this way. This is a cool little diversion.
Witcher, a moment of your time, may
Yeah, what?
Well, well. Starling Strakenov, House Pam Tittled Harlitsbrut has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Stragon. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shacker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob capper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
That guy anything
me.
cool for me? No? Okay, that's what I figured. Bye. Actually, no. Repair my ship. Okay, bye.
See you later.
Iron longs to be red hot.
So, Witcher, are you the one that impresses someone to help?
I like it up there. I guess to go up here first? How do I get up there? Oh wait, I know how to get up there. Never mind. But that was a much easier little base than the other one I did. That one was rough. This one was much better. Okay.
Witcher and armorer. Both had shit luck. Pits of Broom. Strange name for a series of caverns. Should investigate. Wonder if the bandits got the treasure out of the cave.
Oh, that was part of the thing I was trying to find. Cool. What did I get exactly? It won't tell me, will it? I got 2. Oh well. Yeah, I'll just go here first. That's the one that it told me to go to first in the first place. Okay, I think... Oh, no, hold that thought. Honestly, I think when I get to this place that I'm going here, I think I'm gonna call it a night for the stream. I think I definitely did go over my normal 2 hours. Not by a ton, but, you know, I did go over it. Like I initially thought I might, but I'm getting a little bit tired. A little bit sleepy, so I think I'm gonna call it once I arrive right about...
Must be Delaune's residence.
Here. Save game. Save from July 10th of 2024. Save over that, overwrite that. Press that, press that, press that, and listen. To the gamers, to my lovelies out there, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week with a, guess what? A viewer-submitted song stream. Now, the playlist for this is already set up and done, but keep on posting those songs, because the more songs that get posted, the more of these streams I get to do. Yeah, yes way, my friend. We're going to be doing those. These have become, I think, a favorite of the viewers and also of me as well. I've really enjoyed doing these streams. These are a lot of fun. I also shortened, I made the cutoff sooner than normal because I think the last stream was a bit too long. But like I said, keep on posting those songs and I will be, you know, I'll be able to keep doing these streams. I think we get the biggest uptick in posts immediately after the stream happens. But you know, keep them coming. Also, real quick before I go, I want to show off something. You see my Gunpla and figure collection over there? Check this shit out. Yo, I got lights. You can barely see it, and one of the lights kind of droop down, but they're there. Hold on, let's change it to this. Whoa. How about if I show you this? Whoa. How about this? Yo, twinkle. How about this? War films. Whoa. Okay. That's enough of that. Back to what I had before. And then just turn it off, because why would I have that on? Shiny Gungas. Alright. Keep coming is my motto. That's hot. No, but for real, thank you all for watching. I'm going to post in the, obviously, my Discord once it's time for that stream to happen. I might post a reminder today, actually, after the stream's over. I might post in the song submission saying, hey, next week, guess what we're doing? But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for the stream and good night. Thanks for watching and good night to you. And to the VOD viewers out there, none of you who watch the Witcher VODs, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.